Hey, Soul Triber, how are you? Sending you the purest of love and light. I pray you're doing well wherever you are. Again, if it's your first time, I welcome you. Returning Soul Tribers, new Soul Tribers, thank you for your love. Members, thank you for your support as well. I do truly appreciate you very much. And if you're wondering who is this beauty here in the background, this is Rose Forever New York. So make sure, whether it's for this Valentine's Day, treat yourself, or whenever it's your birthday, somebody's birthday, don't wait until it's too late before we take care of ourselves or the person in our life who we love. So, the as you can see, the petals, they're like perfectly crafted. This It smells really good. This is the heart shaped box. They have it in various shapes as well and size if you want. It's a velvet vegan cover here. It's allergen free, just in case you're wondering. And it ships free. Not free, but worldwide. Worldwide, it ships worldwide. So wherever you live, you have no excuse, or your loved ones, you can always send them a gift, and it lasts for a whole year. You don't have to water it or anything, just gentle dusting if there's any dust on there. But basically, she sits there and look cute, look pretty all year round. So please, a link is in the description box, you can check it out. So it says here that you are walking karma. You're walking karma for a lot of people that's around you. A lot of people too, right now, they're sad because they couldn't defeat you. So wherever you go, you're walking karma for a lot of people. You shut it down. When people thought that they were able to get away with a lot of things, or they've been getting away with a lot of things, with people hurting people, mistreating people, it's like God sends you in to clean up and clear out and expose people, and basically put them on blast for what they have been doing, and let them know that it's not going to work. It can't work. It's like it ends with you, basically. Oh, I love this. You're highly protected. Yeah. So like when God sends you in to be the cleanup man or cleanup woman, he's, you best believe you're going in armed. He's protecting you, and sometimes God, he removes you just in time before people finish you off. Just when people had that last plan, it's like almost to drive that last sword in. Whatever it is like people were sharpening, whether it's their tongue, whatever it is that people were amping up and like, this is the last, and they were planning to finish you. That's when God takes us out of those situations. We come this close and he pulls us out of the net. And yes, the truth is that you are nobody's sacrifice. So again, you're highly protected. So for a lot of you, God removed us or saved us from some things that a lot of people, if it wasn't for the calling you have on your life, if it wasn't for the work that you have here to do, I mean, a lot of people are in awe as to how you survived, how you overcame. Near misses. For a lot of you, a lot of us, but God. If it wasn't for the grace of God, we would not be here right now to share our testimonies. And when I say we're highly protected, we are safe, we're protected, we are covered. We're covered. And so you're highly protected at this time. You're walking karma. Yeah, a lot of people, they wanted you to have a mental breakdown. The devil is a lie. Okay? Yeah, let them eat their words. Exactly. Let them eat their words. Stuff it back down their throat, Holy Spirit. Whatever they wish or they thought or they spoke or they're speaking right now upon our life, force it down their bellies, God. Let them eat their words. Let them eat their words. I'm telling you, for a lot of you with this Three of Wands, you're a walking karma. For some of you, You're either coming out of this, maybe this is confirmation, or, this is what's to come. But again, waiting on your ships to come in. You are embarking on a new journey where God is getting ready, sending you into a new territory where you are there to wake up some people or a person as to what they've been doing. You are there. Again, I love it here with the three, look, the Three of Cups. A lot of people who have been able to get away with a lot of things for a long time. And it's like God is bringing you in that environment to show these people something. It's like it stops with you. It stops with you. For some of you, you're finished. You have already completed this task, and now your ships are coming in. It's like you finish your journey, and now you're ready to maybe even go into a season of rest. You finish that job. God sent you in a job. And now it's like, here on the card we see, it's like the plane is ready to pick you up. The boats are coming in. Whatever it is, you're moving away, traveling away, because you completed your mission wherever you went. You already completed that mission, or that's what's to come for you. And for a lot of you, it's like God is turning your mourning into dancing, your Ace of Cups, your self-love, feeling replenished, rejuvenate. Again, just like our favorite movie actor or actress, once they finish kicking butts, it's like they're banged up, they're bruised. And it's like God is now going to pour his love out on you, on us. Heal those scars. Restore you, restore us. I love it. And for a lot of you with the Hierophant, is like moving into your divine calling, your purpose. These people are going to be left to watch you. As you embark, you are this Empress energy. Is like, get ready to receive. Because when you work for God, God is going to pay you. He takes care of us. He takes care of you. And so for a lot of you, you're walking karma. And now it's time for you to rest. It's like wherever you go, and I love it because right there by his foot is like wherever you stand, you see, the grass is green. Everywhere you go, blessing follows you. I love that. And it's like I've never seen that before. Everywhere you go, blessing, abundance, and prosperity. So it's like everybody who you have to walk away from, anybody who hurt you, they're feeling it. Because when you're no longer in people's life, it's drought. It's dry, it's stagnant. You're highly protected with the Chariot card, yin and yang. I love it. You're balanced here. And this is forward movement. Again, for a lot of you, for you to be protected, that means there were some attacks. You went through some things and you were able to, you overcame, or you're overcoming these things, confirmation, because again, you're resilient. You don't give up. You're not a quitter. You're pushing through. And I'm saying it, and I know it's easier said than done, because when you're going through it, and I know who feels it knows it. And you may be saying, sis, you have no idea. It is too much. But the truth is that, think about it, we're an ambassador for Christ. And I know that earth, the way that things are set up, it's like we all need to, come here, relax, work, house, family. But for a lot of you, a lot of us, we have a calling, we have a purpose. We saw the Hierophant card. You have a purpose on your life. And it's like you're really here. Yes, it's like we need the house and the car. But the truth is that God is using us to accomplish his purpose, because the devil is using his people. And this is light again versus darkness. This is David versus Goliath situation here. This is God versus the devil. And so it's like when people come against us, they're coming against God. Yes, we may feel the hurt and the disappointments, but the truth is that they're fighting with God. because you're representing God. I'm seeing 333 right now. It's like God is going to show up in the midst of it for you. You will bend, but you won't break. You're stronger than you think. The willpower, the determination, and the courage to keep moving forward with the Tower card. I'm telling you, when you walk into people's life, you shake things up. And you see the eye, the all-seeing eye. I mean, it's like for a lot of you, right now, your intuition is on point. And the enemies may be trying to block and stop that. Because it's like, this is why you can just keep moving forward, because it's like you're able to see what it is. It's spiritual warfare. And when you it's like you going through a town and you're causing upheaval when you go into people's life, and everything, every false illusion, anything that they've been hiding and shady and covering up, is like everything will fall. And everybody will see, have to sit down and look at themselves. And everybody will see that the foundation, it was built on lies, deception. You can fool some people all the time, but you can't fool everybody all the time. And there's a song back home, you cannot hide from God. His eyes are watching you. His eyes are watching you. And this is what people are coming to realize. It's like, how do you know? God shares his secrets with his servants. It's like God is saying, just keep going. God is saying, just keep going. Just keep going. You are highly protected. Don't worry about all the buildings in the background falling down. It's like, this is what you're here to do. Let darkness fall. Let darkness crumble. Confirmation. Let darkness fall. Let people who are living a lie, put them out there in the light. And now people are looking at themselves like the emperor in new clothes. Oops, oops, I'm naked. I'm naked. Like Adam and Eve running in the garden. They're naked. People are seeing themselves now. They've been living on a lie. All the things that they've been doing, covering up, hiding, everything is now out there. And a lot of these people, I'm telling you, some of them, they were working hard for you to have a mental breakdown. And with the sword, the page of swords, it's gossiping. It's people could have been lying, slandering your name. You know, all because, again, mental. Whatever it is that they're doing, you know, it's like they want to attack your mind by the lies that they were spreading. Whatever it is that they were manifesting, chanting, or communicating over your life. For a lot of you, a lot of us, people have gone around and tell people, oh, they're crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. Why? All because you're able to share things with people that, how could you know? How could you know? You weren't there. How could you know? Don't worry about it. God knows. God knows. God knows. And for a lot of these people, I'm telling you, some people could have been working very hard for this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning, a Queen of Cups in reverse. It's not going to happen, because the truth is that this person is jealous. They're evil, you know, and they didn't want you to get something, but they're not going to get it either. They're not going to get it either. Whatever it is that they thought they were going to stop and block from you, I'm telling you, 12 wands, they wanted to stop and block you from an opportunity, from a blessing. But again, 7 of wands, you're highly protected here. You're standing your ground, or you stood your ground. And good for you. Let them eat their words. For a lot of you, some communication is going to come into you very fast. Very fast, some communication. Oh, because you're speaking your truth. You're speaking your truth. Your haters took themselves out. I'm telling you, don't worry about it. They took themselves out. Yep, a lot of these people, they were jealous and they were envious. You grew in the darkness. So for a lot of you, when these people spread these lies that you were crazy or they isolated you, again, they buried you not knowing that you're a seed. And you grew in the darkness. The darkness is where you do best, when you're by yourself. So again, it's like, thank the haters for that. Thank them for that. Yeah, for a lot of you with this Three of Wands, you're moving forward successfully. You're closed out cycles and you're moving forward. Yep, I told you, they didn't get the money. They did not get the money. What did I say? I didn't even see this card yet. Remember, I showed you the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse with the Queen of Cups, somebody just greedy, envious, jealous, want to come off as if, this is why I am saying, it's like not every skin teeth is a good smile. A lot of people were able, or they're still able, to go around faking it to people, make it seem as if they're loving, they're caring, they're compassionate. Some of them even make it seem as if they are intuitive, they have, they work with God and all of this stuff, when they're lying. And this is why you're there, to expose, to blow these people covers, to cause towers in their life. This is what I'm saying. They didn't get the money. You persevered. And right after this card was the Tower card. It's like when you come through town, when you gallop through town, because you're balanced, you cause tower, shake up in people's life. And a lot of them, they underestimate you because you're so unassuming. I mean, look at this guy only with a backpack, his cap. Who would tell that he's an undercover boss? Who would tell that he has power and authority? And this is how God works. This is how God moves. Because the truth is that if you go some places flashy and, all in everybody's face and all of these things, then it's like you attract the wrong people. But sometimes it's better for people to count you out. Again, that's where the whole rejection is God's protection is all about. You're unassuming. They didn't get the money. So some of these people could have been working. They were paying people. They wanted to stop some money, stop your blessings, whatever it is that they were doing. They didn't get it. They're sad now. You see this? I'm not even good at drawing. But look, they didn't get the money. They're sad. Yeah. Just do not grow weary in doing good. Basically, like I was saying before, I know it's not easy when you're going through life and the trials and the obstacles. It's like, wow, God. But I think even for myself, as I'm, because every day we have to keep encouraging ourselves because we're humans. You have to remind yourself that this is for the greater good. This is to help somebody else. Because think about it, for a lot of you, a lot of us, for a lot of these curses or generational curses and misfortunate things that have happened to innocent people, this is God using us to balance the scale. Because again, just like with karma, sometimes we may say, wow, why is it they're not getting their karma? And people still going around living their life 10, 15, how many years? And you may not see it. But then what if somebody else come around another 5 years? And then that's that person who is there as their walking karma. It ends with them. And so it is with us. For a lot of these people, they have been doing these things for a long time to a lot of people. Some of these people, only God knows where they are today. They got weary. They got fed up. They check out. And here we are, God sent us in to be the cleanup man, the cleanup woman, to reconcile everything, to settle the account. It ends with you, it ends with us. And this is what I'm trying to say. I know we want to be comfortable and we want, the mundane or just God just, but it's like for a lot of you, a lot of us, we have a different calling in our life. And yes, this is why our life is sometimes more harder, it's more challenging than others. Again, because we have favor on our life. We have more backing, we have more security, confirmation. See, they may have an easier life or they don't have to go through so many ups and downs, but they don't have the amount of backative that we have in the spiritual realm. They don't have as much blessing as we have. I mean, the truth is, look at your life, look at us. You don't look like what you have been through. I mean, say that in slow motion. Next time you pass the mirror, look at it. You really don't look like what you have been through. Who could it be but Jesus? And you have people out there who are, they're barely breathing because they don't want to attract the enemy, or they're not doing, their life is safe, they're not going through any problems. And I mean, they're tore up from the ground up. I mean, look at them. And these are some of the people, the same ones who are working against you, against us. And I mean, they're worn out. And you're the ones, we're the ones getting all of these attacks. And God, and remember, we saw that Ace of Cups. God replenishes, He restores. He takes care of us. We may bend, but we won't break. This is why for a lot of us, we go through so many near misses and narrow escapes because we have more security. God, we are here on purpose, for a purpose. The enemy cannot take us out until God says it's finished. Some people, they just hit their toe and they're gone. For a lot of you, come on, let's look at our life. And I know it's not easy, but let's count the blessings. Count the blessings. And then you will even sit down and think about all the things that you have survived, narrowly escaped. Who could it be but Jesus? It's only because of the calling that you have on your life. I think if our life was a movie, it would be beautiful to see, all the narrow escapes and the traps and, seeing how the enemies plan and strategize, and God just messed it up. God ruined their plans. And that tower come in. I love it. I love it. I love when the tower comes in. God ruins their plan. Their plan get ruined when God show up and shows out. So I love it for you, soul tribers. I love it for us. Until next time. So do not grow weary in doing good, okay? Wow. I didn't even look down. It says here you have a huge mission and calling on your life. You have a huge mission and calling on your life. This is why you go through so much. Yeah, perseverance. This is like that chariot. You keep going. You're strong. It's like the, it's the things that you've gone through in life that makes you so mentally strong. When people want to break you mentally, all the hardships that you've gone through in life. And like I said, when you're going through it at the moment, it doesn't feel good. But then when you get over that thing, or when you finish that project, when you close out that cycle, when you move on to calmer water, where you can finally, you know, exhale and just look back over your life and just think about, I mean, I don't know about you, but sometimes I think about some of the things that I've survived in my life and I have chills. I have chills because it's like I wonder what would have happened if such and such did happen. I wonder what would have happened. Sometimes I wonder, that night when I came home and I saw that box outside my door with the funeral home's wife on that box, and and it was filled with wipes and Ziploc bags. What was the plan? What were they planning to do to me? That was a tower moment. My friends, it doesn't mean that a building is going to crash, but a tower is anything that break up a plan of the devil. Anything that was meant to go one way and God have you catch it in time before it happens to you. You mess up the enemy's plan. That's a tower. People are shocked. Anything that leave people in disbelief. People were planning to hurt you and God exposed everything. And some of us were able to tell these people what they were up to, and they go around saying that you're crazy, and they go above and beyond doing things to make it seem as if you're crazy. I think about my own family, well, ex-family, all the lies and the gossip, and then they're spying, people spying, and they're watching to see if you're going to grow weary. Is it working yet? Do not grow weary in doing good. As these people are watching you, they're spying, and they're seeing that you grow. You grew in the darkness. They couldn't break you. You're still here by the grace of God. You're still here. But I'm telling you, and the beauty about it is that God is paying you and He will pay us. But whatever it is that they were working for, they didn't get the money. They're not going to get it because they didn't complete their mission. Now, for a lot of people, that's a shock. Look, calling them out. So they're exposed. So for a lot of you, you're calling them out. God is exposing them with a tower. Or you're telling people things, and again, they're saying you're crazy. Because then it's like, how do you know? How do you know? How do you know, man of God? How do you know, woman of God? Because you're a child of God. God takes care of His own. He takes care of His own. We are His babies. I love it. I love it for you. I love it for us. Until next time, Soul Tribers, take care and be blessed.